Greetings, this is Diane White, the District Alternate Assessment Test Coordinator. As the District Alt Testing Coordinator, I am responsible for facilitating all online and face-to-face training for test administrators and school test coordinators. The District Alt Test Coordinator also provides ongoing support to test administrators if they have any questions or concerns regarding the alternate assessment software systems or administration of the assessment. During the alternate assessment testing window, the Alt School Testing Coordinator has minimal responsibilities in comparison to other district and state assessments. The Alt School Test Coordinator that will support test administrators at the school level has the following responsibilities. Ensure that all applicable staff electronically sign the agreement to maintain test security and confidentiality. This includes the TA, STC, and monitor. Review student test assignments in the Test Information Distribution Engine, or TIDE, with your test administrators. Collaborate with test administrators to develop a testing schedule and coverage. Support test administrators in identifying 2 devices that will be used. Establish testing monitors and ensure that they are trained. Use a centralized reporting system, or CRS, to confirm test completion. Collaborate with test administrators to gather student demographic information for students that have not been pre-coded, and report to the DTC Alt any test security violations or irregularities. You may have some students that are homebound or home-based, and you may have responsibilities related to that. You'll need to establish a test administrator, testing dates and spaces, and plan for students to be at the school supervised at all times. Order paper materials through the district testing coordinator. Collaborate with the case manager and school nurse to ensure that any health plan or medication has been arranged. Collaborate with the test administrator to ensure that 2 devices are available on the day of testing. One computer must have the secure browser available and ready for testing. So make sure if you have a homebound student coming in that you've tested that device and you know that the secure browser is ready to go. Ensure that the test administrator, if they are not the service provider, understands the documented accommodations, and ensure that each monitor is trained. And if the student is unable to participate, then of course you would complete the students not tested procedures after the testing window, and the testing department actually handles the students not tested procedures, and they disseminate that information towards the end of the school year. The qualifications for test administrators is described in the test administration manual, and that should be reviewed carefully. The test administrator is usually the student's special education case manager and should be familiar with the student instructionally. The test administrator has the following responsibilities. Read the test administration manual for understanding. Appendix D is a helpful checklist that may be particularly useful to test administrators as they prepare for testing. Recommend a test monitor. Often the classroom aide is not the best monitor because this would remove 2 familiar staff members from the classroom while the tested student is in a separate setting. Remember, this test it requires 2 staff members to 1 student in a separate setting. It must be in a separate area from other students. The test administrator, of course, has to implement the IEP, including the documented accommodations, complete the TA certification course, which is available on the SCALT portal, attend the live virtual GCSD training if the test administrator is new. It is very important that new test administrators attend that live virtual training that I will be offering. There are some gaps in the state's training, and if a test administrator does not attend the live virtual training, they may encounter some challenges. Be knowledgeable regarding test administration procedures and test security policies. Sign the agreement to maintain test security and confidentiality. Administer the SCALT and validate the test administration security affidavit. The test monitor responsibilities are described in the TAM and should be reviewed before selecting monitors. Prior to the assessment, the test administrator and coordinator must meet with the monitors and review the following using the SCDE monitor PowerPoint. Again, there is a PowerPoint that is available. It's been created by the South Carolina Department of Education. It's very brief, and it just kind of gives an overview of the assessment and what a monitor should be looking for. So using that monitor PowerPoint, the TA and the coordinator should review the expected schedule of the assessment sessions, test security requirements, how the assessments will be administered and scored. And the practice test could also be really helpful to familiarize the monitor with the assessment. What accommodations will be provided and how the assessment is adaptable. It's really important that your monitors understand that accommodations that are documented on the IEP must be provided. But if the TA is in the middle of testing and they determine some other accommodation needs to be provided to the student, that accommodation can be provided to the student. The assessment is adaptable. The monitor should understand the purpose of the test administration security affidavit and validation steps in the testing system. The test monitor's responsibilities include the following. Of course, virtually signing the agreement to maintain test security and confidentiality. Please make sure everyone has signed those confidentiality agreements. Observing all administration sessions without interfering or distracting the TA or student in the separate setting. Assisting the test administrator with logistics if requested, and signing the test administration security affidavit in the student interface. This chart can be helpful when you are planning for instruction, assessments, and participating in IEP team meetings where state testing may be discussed. It is also available on the local alternate achievement standards and assessment website. It is important that our special education case managers consider any and all tests that a student may be participating in throughout the duration of the IEP and document the student's participation. Some students may also have limited accessibility when they're participating in the alt access, and the limited accessibility process should be followed for these students. Teachers also administer 4K and 5K assessments. And please note, not included in this table are the Proviso 1.76 formative assessments that are required by the State Department. Those are still required, and our teachers that administer the SCALT should also be reporting progress to the State Department 3 times a year. I'm not sure how long that proviso will continue, but it still is in place. The high school accountability formula includes a longitudinal end of course examination program calculation and the federal regulations require that all students be assessed. For accountability and assessment scheduling purposes, a high school report is available in GC Source. The GC Source user can go to School Profile, and then Focus, which would be high school, and then EOSEP Accountability to identify students by 9GR value who have or have not taken the applicable EOSEP or SCALT tests. High school ALT assessments are triggered by the students' fall course codes, as well as the ALT pre-code field. High school ALT test coordinators should meet and collaborate with a team to ensure that all students are assessed. Other sources of assessment history include Enrich and a student's cumulative folder. Do not, as the STC, make assumptions that someone else at your school has taken the responsibility to thoroughly review assessment histories. Please note, this school year, 9th grade students who have not been pre-coded will only participate in algebra. They will have an opportunity to participate in the English assessment next school year. We will soon be moving the English assessment to the 10th grade. So if you have a 9th grader who for some reason, maybe they're a transfer student or there was some error in pre-code, if they were not pre-coded for the English assessment, we're gonna go ahead and have them next year participate in the English assessment because we're gradually moving that assessment to the 10th grade year, similar to our credential students. There are several alternate testing windows and deadlines throughout the school year. Proviso 1.76 requires that all students in grades 1 to 8 are formatively assessed during the fall, winter, and spring. The fall data submission deadline has passed, and the upcoming deadlines are in March and May. The ALT access testing window begins prior to the SCALT subject area assessments, which provides a great opportunity to complete all of the access testing before the SCALT subject area testing begins. Locally, the SCALT subject area assessments begin on March 11th and end on April 18th. For third-year high school students, a web survey must be completed for the ALT to career readiness assessment during that testing window. And failure to complete the career readiness assessment and survey may impact the school's accountability. Please keep in mind that you, as the STC, should be reviewing testing histories, including that ALT to career readiness survey. And if a student is a 12th grader, that means they've been in school for 4 years in high school. Then if they do not have a record that the ALT to career readiness has been submitted in their 11th grade year, then we may have a few 12th graders that need that information submitted as well. If a school has a student with health concerns or transfer student arrives towards the end of the South Carolina Department of Education testing window, we do have some makeup windows that are available, but we do ask that any students that are present, their testing be completed within our standard testing windows. The SCALT portal should be bookmarked. It is the South Carolina Alternate Assessment Portal, and it is filled with available supports for educators. The school test coordinator should be familiar with the site to direct special education teachers to instructional and assessment resources. Instructional leaders in school settings may be particularly interested in the standards and the support guides that are available. There has been a change to the science this school year, so it's really important that our teachers are familiar with those standards that are posted on this site. The SCALT Test Administration Manual contains important information on the South Carolina alternate assessments, and it is available electronically on the SCALT portal. All test administrators and coordinators are responsible for reading the manual for understanding. If a test administrator, monitor, or school test coordinator has any questions regarding accommodations or the administration of the assessment, the manual should be referenced first before contacting any district personnel. Sometimes students have not been pre-coded in PowerSchool to participate in the alternate assessments before the fall deadline. This is usually because they transferred to our school system after that fall deadline. Before the SCALT district test coordinator can hand enter any student's demographic information into the SCALT portal, Test Information Distribution Engine, which is called TIDE, the IEP must state that the student is alt eligible and explain why the student is eligible. In PowerSchool, the alternate assessment must have a check mark and must include the test administrator first and last name. No nickname should be used, and the name should match the test administrator's name in the district email system. School test coordinators should only request that a transfer student be hand entered into the test information distribution engine if alternate assessment participation has been entered in PowerSchool. The Test Information Distribution Engine, or TIDE, is the software system located on the SCALT portal that houses student demographic information and subject area test assignments. Prior to the testing window, test administrators and school test coordinators must view student demographic and test assignment information in TIDE. Double check that the student's grade assignment is accurate. This is very important. Test administrators and school test coordinators are required to complete Google Forms if a student needs to be transferred, deleted, or added to the school's alternate assessment TIDE roster. And you won't be asked to enter any student's full name, so don't be concerned with that. School test coordinators will assist in gathering the student demographic information for any transfer students or students that were not pre-coded at the school level in PowerSchool. The district test coordinator is the only role that will add, delete, or transfer students from one school to another in TIDE. School test coordinators can view completion rates virtually by entering student ID numbers in TIDE to ensure that test administrators are following proposed test administration schedules. And we do recommend that testing begin on the first day of testing. Experienced primary alt school test coordinators as well as test administrators should be able to access TIDE by going to the TIDE software system on the SCALT portal and selecting request a new one for this school year. Any new school test coordinators that have indicated that they are the primary alt STC on the confidentiality agreement will receive a username and password for TIDE via a Cambium email message. Access to TIDE will only be provided after the coordinator has electronically signed the confidentiality agreement. Once the school test coordinator receives an email from Cambium, they will follow these instructions. They'll open the web browser and navigate to the SC Alternate Assessment portal. Click the Test Coordinators tab. The user will see several software options and will click the Tide Software tab. Enter the Outlook email address and password. Tide should prompt you to select a role, which will be test coordinator, then state, district, or school, and click submit, and the Tide dashboard should quickly appear. Again, we are giving access for to one STC per school. So once that confidentiality agreement is signed, then we will be providing usernames and passwords to this system. And if a secondary STC wants access, we'll be assigning them as a test administrator. You just need to send me an email. When preparing for testing, the test administrator and school coordinator should view in Tide the students that are scheduled to participate in alternate assessments. If a student was not pre-coded prior to the state deadline, the school test coordinator and special education case manager will submit the student's information using the student demographic information for Tide entry Google form. This form is shared via email, and it's also located on the Greenville County Alternate Instruction and Assessment site. The district test coordinator will add students in Tide after receiving an email confirmation from the school test coordinator that the Google form was submitted. If a student's file has not been pre-coded and uploaded into Tide, it is important that either Enrich or PowerSchool are used as authoritative sources to ensure that accurate information is submitted to the district test coordinator. Most of the demographic information is easily located on the left-hand side of the profile page of Enrich. The special education case manager and school test coordinator should use their preferred software system to retrieve accurate information for the Google form. If using Enrich, please be cautious. In Enrich, there's an SIS ID number listed in the column to the left, and it is sometimes confused with the required SSID number. The SSID or SUNS number is available in the upper right-hand corner of the Students Enrich file. I'm going to repeat that. The SSID or SUNS number is available in the upper right-hand corner of the Students Enrich file. This is very important to make sure that any of our testing reports are accurate and we receive the results for our students. For students that are not pre-coded, the students' LEP and migrant status are required and will be submitted by the school staff using the Google form. The student's LEP and migrant status can be located in Enrich or in PowerSchool by clicking state/province-SC in the left-hand column of the student's PowerSchool file. And then on the South Carolina State Information screen, click on the South Carolina Student Information link. And remember, all of this information about locating accurate demographic information, this is for our students who have not been pre-coded in PowerSchool in the fall. Maybe it might be a transfer student, it could be a student coming from another country, and you're going to have to submit accurate information to me in order so that I can enter accurate information into the testing system. Okay. So the student's EFA code can be located in PowerSchool by clicking on state/province-SC in the left-hand column of the student's PowerSchool file. The user can then click on EFA/EIA classification information within the South Carolina State Information screen. The EFA code is usually, but not always, the student's primary disability area. Do not make assumptions regarding the student's EFA code. At the high school level, the 9th grade code can be located by clicking on state/province-SC in the left-hand column of the student's PowerSchool file. The user can then click on the SC Student Information tab within the South Carolina State Information screen. The 9GR status is very important when investigating student high school assessment history. School staff should never make assumptions regarding testing history based upon assigned grade level. Before any student can be assessed, the test administrator must complete the learning characteristics inventory. The test administrator is responsible for providing information on a student's achievement based on observations conducted throughout the school year. This should be completed without the student present because it does take some time and some reference to materials. The completion of the LCI is great practice for the test administrator because much like the SEL operational test, the entry of the required information requires a teacher and student device. The test administrator will switch back and forth between the test administrator interface and the secure browser located on the student's device. This screenshot is a view of the test administrator interface where the teacher will retrieve the session ID for both the learning characteristics inventory and the subject area assessments. The session ID is located in the upper left-hand side of the screen. This is a screenshot of the secure browser sign-in page located on the student device. For both the LCI and the operational test, the test administrator will enter the student first name, student SSID, and the session ID that has been retrieved from the test administrator device. A student practice test is available on the administrators and teachers page of the SEL portal. The student should sign in as a guest user for a guest session. All test administrators should have their students practice using the specific device that will be used during the operational assessment. This provides an opportunity to ensure that all systems are working and the student is comfortable with the format of the assessment. Each question will have an ear icon, and the pre-recorded narration must be played for each prompt and possible response. These narrations may contain additional important information. So it's very important that each one of these ear icons is clicked on. After the narration is read aloud, utilizing the software system, the teacher may repeat the information if the student is more comfortable with the teacher's voice. South Carolina's test security program aims to maintain test validity and security. State officials may visit any school during state assessments and have observed specific concerns regarding the alternate assessments. School test coordinators will submit a proposed testing schedule to the district test coordinator using a Google form. Students should only participate in one subject assessment per day. Use of technology must be limited to assessment purposes only. Cell phone use is prohibited currently. As the school test coordinator, please ensure that test administrators and your monitors have made other arrangements for family emergencies to ensure that they do not receive phone calls on a cell phone during the assessment. The do not disturb sign should be posted on the door of any room being utilized for testing. Student interruptions must be minimized. Staff that are not involved in testing should refrain from entering the room. School test coordinators should notify all staff, including their administrators, that announcements should not be made during state assessments. Like all other tests, interruptions must be minimized. Announcements during testing have been noted by the State Department as a particular concern during these State Department visits. School test coordinators are required to review the South Carolina Test Security Law and State Board Test Security Regulations described in the TAM. Submitting a detailed description of the testing schedule to include planned spaces, test administrator and test monitor names may allow South Carolina Department of Education staff to plan their visits. The SCDE has and will conduct monitoring visits during testing to monitor for test security. Ensure staff, including administrators, are aware visits may occur. Notify the SCALT DTC if State Department staff come to your school. Previously, the South Carolina Department of Education permitted use of electronic devices such as cell phones to access the SCALT test administrator interface portion of the assessment. This is no longer permitted. During active test sessions, TAs and monitors may not access unauthorized devices that can be used for communication, imaging, or photography. This includes additional computers, cell phones, smartwatches, etc. Devices are not needed to oversee testing, such as for administration, timing, etc. Okay. School test coordinators must communicate expectations to address your test administrator needs, how they can get help, because there are currently no cell phones, computers, smart watches. So, how are they going to get assistance if they need assistance? What do they do if there's a student concern? Discuss a plan for TA coverage if the TA needs to leave the room. For example, to use the restroom or something like that, and what to do if a TA experiences a personal emergency. Report TA or monitor use of prohibited devices during testing. And I want to emphasize again that this is a little bit of a change because in prior State Department testing with this particular test, they did previously allow cell phones. They were much more flexible with this assessment. They even in training and previously stated that our test administrators could use their cell phones to access the test administrator interface. And so this may be different even for your for some of your experienced teachers, there needs to be some advanced planning if they have, maybe a child who could become ill, their own children, who can their child call, or, maybe make sure that the students have the front office number. Just make some plans in advance, okay? Please note that school test coordinators may use a cell phone to contact the district test coordinator or ETS to get assistance with testing related issues. Test administrators must follow the policies and procedures for TAs. That means no superfluous cell phones, computers, etc. The only devices that test administrators and monitors should access are the 2 required computers necessary to perform assessment tasks. Test administrators and monitors must validate the test administration security affidavit for each subject in which the student is assessed to confirm that all security procedures were followed during the assessment. Only the test administrator and monitor validate the affidavit. Failure to complete the affidavit for each subject will result in the test not being scored and scores not being reported for the student in the subject. There are no exceptions. The affidavits are the last two items in every assessment. To complete and submit a test, both the test administrator and test monitor must submit. New and experienced test administrators sometimes experience difficulty ending the assessment. The test administrator will need to exit full screen mode by clicking on the light gray box at the top left of the screen. The test administrator will be presented with a password text box. The password is the student's first name as it appears in TIDE and must be entered before the test administrator is able to click End Test. As the ALT school test coordinator, if the test administrator forgets these instructions that are included in the training modules and the test administration manual, you may need to remind the test administrator how to exit full screen and that the password is the student's first legal name. For general information regarding completion rates, all school test coordinators may quickly and easily pull a report. The ALT STC will simply need to sign into TIDE. In the green administering tests column, click on the monitoring test progress arrow, and then click on the status test status code report to review test status. Students participating in alternate assessments follow a testing sequence that is aligned to required standard assessment administrations. Science is assessed in grades 4 and 6. School teams must be certain that students in grades 4 and 6 have completed ELA, math, and science. The test administrator and school test coordinator should reference the alternate assessment grade and assessed course chart located on the local alternate assessment website and in the test administration manual before searching for student completion records and score reports in the centralized reporting system. If there is a missing score for any assessment that the student should have participated in, it is probably because the assessment or the affidavit was not submitted correctly. The scores for each student must be reviewed to confirm test completion and to gather present levels of performance. So I'm going to repeat this again. The scores for each student must be reviewed in this centralized reporting system. So as an STC, you should not consider your testing complete at your school until you have gone in with your test administrator and viewed the actual score for the students. In the past, we've had a few students, the teachers thought they were all done testing, but they did not submit something correctly. And until you see a score, you cannot be certain that you're done with testing at your school. Okay, there is a brief description of the centralized reporting system in the test administration manual. Additionally, on the resources page of the SCALT portal, there is a centralized reporting system user guide. Please note, testing should not be considered complete again until scores have been viewed in the centralized reporting system. This is very important. The test administration manual describes steps to retrieve results from the centralized reporting system in multiple formats. There is a school-wide student listing report available in the centralized reporting system. And this report displays the name and the SSID of each student in the school or roster, along with their scale scores and performance levels on the test. So I'm gonna caution you for those odd grade levels like grade 4 and grade 6. If you're pulling up those scores, make sure that the students have math, ELA, and science scores. This detailed description of test security violations is available in the test administration manual. The school test coordinators and monitors should be aware that alternate assessment administration can look very different than other state assessments. Teachers are permitted to clarify student choices, enter the choice for the student, and provide general praise or encouragement such as good effort or you can do it. They are also permitted to arrange a device to ensure that the student can view or physically reach their answer choices. Prior to testing, it is required that the test administrator and school test coordinator view the brief test monitor training with any monitors and discuss with the monitor how the specific student will access the test and responses. This will also help the monitor to understand what is and is not permitted during alternate assessment test administration. Please emphasize to the monitor that they should make plans in advance for family members if there is an emergency. They will not be able to access their cell phone during testing. Testing irregularities. These irregularities and violations are rare for the SCALT because the assessment is adaptive. If an accommodation is not listed in an IEP, but the student is demonstrating a need, the teacher is permitted to provide the allowable accommodation to ensure access. Testing irregularities are any situation that interferes with usual or prescribed testing procedures. Test administrators and school test coordinators should report any incident that occurred during testing if it could impact a student's test score. Some irregularities may lead to a test invalidation, such as violations of test security, administration of the wrong grade assessment, or errors in administration procedures and scoring. Please do not report minor incidents such as the sound of a garbage truck outside the classroom or a PA announcement, although we are strongly discouraging PA announcements during the SCALT testing. There may be a rare circumstance in which a student is not tested. The students not tested guidelines are usually distributed in mid-May by the testing department, long after the end of the alternate assessment testing window. It is expected that the South Carolina Department of Education will collect PowerSchool data for all student not tested reasons. Particular attention may be paid to students not tested for the following reasons: homebound, home-based, or unable to test, medically unable to attend school, and unfortunately, sometimes we do have the death of a student. It is the responsibility of the alt school test coordinator to review the students not tested guidelines and submit all required PowerSchool documentation to the testing department. Again, these procedures are not managed by the SCALT district test coordinator. We do have additional training opportunities. The primary school test coordinators who wish to participate in the more detailed TA certification course can participate in that course online. School test coordinators may prepare to administer the brief monitor training for alternate assessments by viewing the SCDE PowerPoint on the SCALT portal resources page. School test coordinators are also welcome to attend the new test administrator live virtual training, and the dates are listed on the Greenville County Schools alternate achievement standards and assessment site. If you have questions or concerns, please contact me, the district alt test coordinator, at dswhite@greenville.k12.sc.us. And of course, my phone number is 452-0067. I look forward to training you during this testing window, and please do not hesitate to contact me if I can be of assistance. Have a great day.